here. One or two coming straight off really good indoor seasons. Others who've already had a few races running very, very fast as well. Might be hard to pick an outright favourite here. Although Tina Clayton has been watching her sister, Tia, her twin sister, already run incredibly quick. This is Delphine and Kanza of Belgium. Set PBs at 200 and 300 this year, not far off 100 personal best as well. The very, very good young Australian Tori Lewis, world under 20 champion, and just 21 now. Hasn't had the best of starts in 2026. Anya Del Pont, good to see her back, running well. Had a good start to her season. Already ran 11.11, one of her fastest times back home in Switzerland. John Smith is going to go in lane 4, indoor personal best, 7.03 in the semi-finals. Hit the world indoors, finished 5th in the final there. Talking about indoor performances, this was the champions, Anna Dosso of Italy. She went a bronze at the world indoors, a silver at the world indoors, and then finally getting the gold. Incredibly fast starter. Can she yet break 11 seconds? Has not done it so far in her career. Tina Clayton has, still only 21. As I said, the two twins, incredible, and they kind of seesaw, don't they? Tina's just a brilliant athlete in her own right. Tia now running very well, has got one of the quickest times in the world this year. This is Lavanya Williams from Jamaica. They just keep producing more sprinters. Actually, at the World Relays, we had 3 Williams in the Jamaican team: Brianna, Jordine and Lavanya, who went on the last leg. Then we got Mackenzie Long, perhaps a better 200-meter runner. We'll be going in the 200 later on, as a few of these athletes are. And then Van der Weken, bronze medalist at the World Indoor Championships behind Dosso. Again, a new national record for her, that shorter distance, but also yet to break 11 seconds outdoors. Bacon closest to the camera. All of them will think they've got a good chance here. A bit of an open 100 meters, perhaps Clayton the favorite just now. Silver medalist from the World Championships in Tokyo. Just need the crowd to quieten down a little bit. They're quite quiet at the start, but not elsewhere.
Guys, welcome back to the channel once again. So guys, I want us to watch these two amazing and unforgettable races from Jamaica women team. Watch this and see how Jamaica, they destroyed Team United States, and also they shocked the world. So kindly guys, watch this till the end, then I'll be back with more comment.
Couple of twitches at the start, Smith in particular, but look at this. Tina Clayton's got out very quick indeed. Dosso's been completely left. It's going to be Clayton moving away from everybody else. This is going to be an easy win. Is it going to be quick? 10.85. Another excellent performance from Clayton. Was going to start as the favourite there, and she'll be pleased not only to have won, but she's just pipped the season's best of her twin sister as well by a few hundred. Personal best for. Yeah, she's a good starter as well. Left Dosso completely, really, and then just keeps going away from everybody there, Tim.
She does, yeah, 4th from left there. Sometimes when you see an athlete dominate the first 50 line, they get other blocks really well, they get run down, but she doesn't. She holds her form really well. Quite small, powerfully built, and that's a going away performance, Steve. Wow, 10.85, a season's best for the Jamaican, and it's the Jamaican 1-2-3 with Williams and Smith in 2nd and 3rd, but she wins by 1/10 of a second, which at that speed is probably just over a metre.
We've also got a fascinating men's 300 metres hurdles later, featuring Carsten Warholm and Alison Dos Santos. But it is the women's 400 metres which gets the 2026 Diamond League season underway. So let's take you out to China and join your commentators, Chris Dennis and Hannah England.
Nikisha Price still holds the Jamaican national record at 48.57. She set that winning the London Diamond League back in 2024, another World Champs finalist last year. Sawa Nasser is on her season opener here. The 2019 world champion took a brilliant bronze behind Sydney McLaughlin-Lavrone and Marilady Paulino last summer. Aaliyah Butler of United States takes lane 5. She's the Olympic and world champion in the 4x400. Very good individual athlete as well, 49.09 her best. Martina Weil of Chile had a wonderful 2025, setting 10 national records. She ended up missing the final at the World Championships by just 1/100th of a second. So that lifetime best, 49.72, is the national record for Chile. Stacey Ann Williams of Jamaica goes in lane 3. This is her first 400 of the season. She ran 49.59 last year at the World Championships. She's actually been dabbling in 800s, Williams. She's got down to 2:02, so I wonder if there's a bit of a shift for the Jamaican for this next stage of her career. Paris Peoples takes lane 2 in the United States. This is her 12th 400 of 2026. She has got 2 global golds in the last few months, though, indoors and at the World Relays. And the final athlete in lane 1 is Kanondra Davis of the United States. New lifetime best set in Nairobi at the Kipkeino Classic, one of the Continental Tour Gold events. That's 51.46. So all 9 lanes being put to use here in the women's 400 metres. Sawa Nasser, one of the fastest women of all time, highlights this field in lane 6. Meeting record currently 49.63 from Noveline Williams-Mills, all the way back in 2006. Nasser often starts fast in her season. Let's see what she's got today. Great to see the crowds coming here to watch some of the best athletes in the world in the Shanghai Diamond League. And Sade Williams has gone off incredibly fast out in lane 9. It's quite hard if you can't see all the other athletes around you. And at the moment, Williams has pulled away from Gomez, but Aaliyah Butler. Time for these athletes at this point in the season. And Nikisha Price so often goes tearing off and is then vulnerable in the last 100 metres. But here in 2026, I think the American has flipped her tactics and they've paid off here.
Well, what a race that was, and what a finish from Nikisha Price, who was just eating into Butler's lead metre by metre in the closing stages, and it was a photo finish. It didn't take long for the photo to come out with an official result. Price has been given it 49.75. The big surprise and disappointment really is Salwa Eid Nasser. We're just, as you mentioned in commentary, so used to seeing her start the season really with a flyer, and she was nowhere. Well down the field. Butler. And that was the difference in the end. Picked off on the line.
It was so well judged from Nikisha Price, and I mentioned that she's supremely talented. Sub-49 athlete, made that final in Tokyo, but to have a different way of running that as well, from what I normally see from Nikisha Price, was interesting and was impressive. People forget about the tactics in 400. You have to pace yourself absolutely perfectly. And Aaliyah Butler, it was brave and she held on pretty well, but Nikisha Price just with a superior finishing last 50 metres there to take the win by a tiny margin in the end, by just 300ths. A good third for Gomez as well, putting Cuba up on the top 3 in the very opening event.
What a moment. What a night. What a final. This women's 200 metres could be utterly electric. Marie-José Talou, she's just helped Côte d'Ivoire make the final of the 4x1. Could she spring a surprise? She was 4th in the 100 and bitterly disappointed. Fantastic athlete.
In lane 9, the 100 metres gold medalist here in Budapest.
On the outside,
Sha'Carri Richardson, gold medalist in the 100 meters in her favorite lane. Could she do it again? She might well need to run a lifetime best. Antonique Strawn was a double World Junior Champion in 2012. It's taken her a long time to fulfill her potential, but she's had the best season of her career. And this, believe it or not, is her first individual global final since those World Juniors. Down to 22:15 this year, the Bahamian goes in 3. The fourth fastest woman in history. Gabby Thomas. Bronze 2 years ago, but she's even quicker this year. Can she do it against an all-star stellar lineup? She's a massive figure in American track and field, but it's a huge test. Dina Asher-Smith knows what it takes to win this title. She did so 4 years ago in Doha and got a bronze 12 months ago in Eugene. It's been a difficult season for Asher-Smith, but if anyone can rise to the occasion, it is the former champion. What a moment for St. Lucia. What a moment for Julian Alfred. 5th in the 100 meters. She's a Commonwealth silver medalist, the 4th fastest in the world this year. Alfred for St. Lucia, bidding for their first medal.
2 times a major bronze medalist for Great Britain.
She made the Olympic final a couple of years ago over 100 meters. Daryl Nita is skipping her way into the 200 final. Full of running, full of confidence, and a massive PB for second in the second semi-final. She's now 3rd on the British all-time list.
And finally in lane 6, the defending world champion for Jamaica.
Silver in the 100 meters. Is it going to be gold again for the defending champion, Sharika Jackson? Dan O'Brien next to me. This is just about the best lineup you could ever have for a 200-meter final. This is going to be huge.
Well, and there's so many storylines here. The Jamaicans absolutely ruled the sprints in Eugene last year. Sha'Carri Richardson foiled that again this season. But Sharika Jackson has absolutely looked the best of all these competitors here in the 200 meters. I'll tell you what, keep an eye on Gabby Thomas. She is an absolute star in the makings, and whether she wins gold here or not, she's going to be one of the favorites in Paris next year.
I promise I'm not exaggerating when I say you can almost feel everyone's pulses quicken. That is the sense of expectation here in Budapest. This could be so fast.
Sha'Carri Richardson has nothing to lose. She just needs to relax.
Richardson, USA 9. Thomas, USA 8. Alfred, St. Lucia in 7. Jackson, defending champion in 6, Jamaica. Daryl Nita, Great Britain 5. Asher-Smith, Great Britain 4. Strawn, Bahamas 3. Tarlou, Côte d'Ivoire in 2. It's been absolutely brilliant in Budapest this week, and it might be about to get even better. 4 athletes in this field have broken 22 seconds this season. In Jackson and Thomas, we have the 2nd and 4th fastest women in history, and outside them, in her lucky lane 9, is the newly crowned 100-meter champion, brimming with confidence and belief. Whoever wins this may have to run very, very close to a 35-year-old world record to do so. This is the Women's 200-meter World Championship Final.
For this final of the 4x100 meters relay, we saw drama in the heats yesterday, trying to get the baton round. You see, this is at the 2nd changeover point, so from the back straight into the bend. And here's the Canadian team, going to be led off by Savannah Blair into Diana Proctor, Odiaza and Tedka. For the Swiss team, Timea Rankel into Leah Thalman, Chloe Rabak and Alicia Massini. And the Jamaican team, so slick with their baton changes yesterday. Shnoya Michaela Douglas leading off into Aliyah Baker, Brianna Campbell and Ilana Reid bringing it home. For the US team, this is Jade Brown leading them off. She will hand to Santera James, Avery Lewis and Taylor Schneer bringing it home. Alexandra Stoilova will lead off the Australian quartet, handing the baton to Tori Lewis, silver medalist in the 200 yesterday, Olivia Rose Inkster and Jessica Milat. And for the Puerto Rican team, Legne Echevarria, handing into Frances Colon, Amanda Andino and Karina Franceschi. For the Ukrainian team, this is Anna Karandakova. We'll hand it over to Diana Miroshnichenko, Juliana Stepaniuk and Alina Kishkina. The Polish team, Olivia Zimolag, she will hand over to Klaudia Kristatek, Inga Kanitska and Jagoda Zukowska.
On your marks.
Baton changes so crucial. It was a good start for the US team. They are blazing around, trying to make up the ground on the Jamaican team outside of them into the first changeover. Good changeover for the Jamaicans. A little bit sticky on the Americans. That enabled the Australians to get back into the competition on their inside. Here's this changeover. Again, great changeover from the Jamaicans. A good changeover and better, I think, from the Americans. Swiss team are also right up in there. This is where the Jamaicans were ahead at this point yesterday. And the American runner's gone too soon. That puts the Australian team in the lead, but Alana Reid, a look across, puts it into full throttle charging for that line and brings home that gold medal for Jamaica. It is the Swiss team celebrating a bronze medal performance courtesy of the baton exchange on that final exchange for the American team. We get another look at that. That is Avery Lewis coming in to hand the baton to Taylor Schneer. I think it might have been that Taylor Schneer went a little bit too soon. There is the result. It was a gold medal performance for Jamaica. Australian taking the silver and the Swiss team, and you can see what it means to them to take that bronze medal.
When you watch an Olympic or World Championship senior relay 4x1, you have to remember that they train all year round as a squad together. These have qualified in the last few weeks and have maybe only trained together since they got into Lima. So it's a little bit rough and ready at times, and the checkpoints and the takeoffs also betray a little bit of nerves of youth, don't they? I think when we watched the USA on this last leg, that's what happened.
Yeah,
went too soon.
I think we are also hearing that there is a changeover under review for the Australian team at the moment as well. We did see yesterday just how well the Jamaicans did exchange the baton here. So you can see the outgoing US athlete Taylor Schneer does go a little bit too soon there, and she has to stop, break down, don't exchange the baton in time. That exchange was good there for Australia, and for Jamaica, extremely slick. Swiss chasing hard at this point. I don't think they could believe their luck, but Alana Reid really away clear, has time for a look across just to check who is there for company.
Usually gets up very well. She's a great starter, and this will do very well for her. Serena Cole getting some help there from Bruce James on track. The camera though focused on Anthony Strawn. She outstanding competitor for Bahamas. Now there is Tia Clayton, so getting her blocks adjusted. So the Olympic finalist is getting some assistance from the meet organizers. As the camera now pans to Natasha Morrison, who's known for her fast start. She will look to try and get the best of this field this evening. That's Shashali Forbes. Ran a third leg for Sprint Tech today in their 4x1 victory. She looking to get herself in position to go to the World Indoor Championship. Next to her, well, to her right, which will be to your left.
She'll come up shortly, but Shashali Forbes, outstanding for Maurice Wilson. And now the screams and shouts go up for the Olympic finalist, Tia Clayton. Next to her, Serena Cole. Last year at this time, she was still trying to figure out her best event. I still believe she has so much to offer at the long jump, but here she is with the big girls in section number 2 of 2 to meet a run here at the Gibson McCook Relays. On your marks.
This is a fabulous lineup for this second section of the women's 60-meter dash. Natasha Morrison, Shashali Forbes, Tia Clayton, those three. Anthony Strawn, Janiel Smith, Serena Cole. Excellent lineup. Set. Off. Shashali Forbes got a brilliant start. Tia Clayton steps forward now. Tia Clayton goes away from them in fabulous style. 7:01, the flash time. Wow. We wait for the official time. Another superlative display of sprinting. Tia Clayton gets there in 7.02. Joint world leading for the women's 60-meter dash. Another superlative performance. Wait for the win. 2.6, so it's just over the allowable limit, but nonetheless it was an excellent performance by Tia Clayton. 7:12 for Shashali Forbes as we look back at the event here.
Yeah, Janiel Smith got a flyer in the first 10 meters, but that quality and that pedigree, Tia Clayton gets up into her running and she looks so superb. Natasha Morrison, known for a fast start, so too Shashali Forbes, but they were made to look sluggish out of the start, I may say, but Tia Clayton, 7.01, a fine run from her. So 7:01
being introduced. Yeah, Shanti Moore known for her prowess over the multi-events, but she's a great sprinter.
That's Amoy Brown in 4.
Yeah, better known as a sprint hurdler. She hoping to use this 60 meters to help with her.
That's Tina Clayton.
Yeah, Tina Clayton, 2-time world champion, world under 20 champion over 100 meters.
And this is Kishana Niles, is she? No? Yeah, is that Kishana?
Yeah.
It is Kishana Niles, yeah.
Yeah, Niles will look to try and get the best of her training partners.
Here's Alia Baker.
Last year Class 1 girls champion of 100 meters, formerly of Heidel, now representing Elite Track Club.
And on the outside, Jura Levy.
Jura Levy has represented Jamaica at the youth, junior and senior level, and she's gone to World Championship. She's been around for a long time and she continues to keep the flag flying for that 2007 World Youth Class that went to Ostrava. So, but again, Tina Clayton can use this moment to build her confidence, because this is a high quality field on local soil with Wallace in the mix, Ashanti Moore, Leah Baker.
What time is a good time for a 60 meter?
at this level? 7.2, 7.1 at this time. Yeah.
Women's 60-meter dash. Off they go. Wallace got a good start. So too Tina Clayton. Ashanti Moore is up there as well. Tina Clayton gets there. 7.05. That was an excellent performance. 7.04 for Tina Clayton. She came in with a personal best of 7.02. That was a brilliant performance.
That's what she needs. That's what she needs. This is what she needs. Coach, 7.04 for Tina Clayton. This is what she needs to get herself back mentally to the place where she knows and we know that she has the talent to get. Ashanti Moore got a brilliant start. Not the best starters around, but she, again, working on that first 60-meter drive phase. But Tina Clayton now gets up into her running and steps past Ashanti Moore.
So guys, I hope you have watched those compilations of videos and you have seen how Jamaica, they have come out and gave us a stunning performance. You have seen how they have destroyed Team United States, and also not only Team United States, you have seen how they have destroyed also other teams. And once again, Jamaica, they have just come out and proved to the world that they are the queens and the kings when it comes to the track and field. Now, even though Jamaica is a small island with a population of just under 3 million people, it has produced some of the greatest female athletes in history. Over the years, Jamaica women have won Olympic medals, world championship titles, and broken world records. They have made the Jamaican flag famous on the biggest stage in sport. Many people ask, how can such a small country continue to produce so many great athletes? In this commentary, we are going to look how Jamaica history its legendary athletes and the reason why Jamaica remains one of the most feared country in track and field. Now, Jamaica's success did not happen overnight. For many years, Jamaican athletes competed against bigger and richer countries. The athletes often had limited resources, but they had determination, talent, and a strong desire to succeed. During the 1970s and 1980s, Jamaican women began making their presence felt on the international stage. They showed the world that Jamaica was capable of producing world-class athletes. One important athlete was Marlene Ottey. Marlene Ottey became one of the greatest sprinters in history. She won numerous Olympic and World Championship medals and inspired generation of young Jamaican girls. Although she never won an Olympic gold medal, her success proved that Jamaican women could compete with the very best athletes in the world. When people talk about Jamaica women sprinting, they must mention Marlene Ottey. For many years, she carried Jamaican hopes on her shoulder. She competed against some of the strongest athletes from around the world and constantly reached the podium. Young girls across Jamaica watch her race and dream of becoming champions themselves. Many future stars have said that Ottey's achievement motivated them to take track and field serious. Because of her influence, Jamaica's sprinting culture became even stronger. Now, after Ottey era, another superstar arrived. Veronica Campbell-Brown became one of the Jamaican greatest athletes. She won Olympic gold medal and world championship title and became known for her consistency and professionalism. Campbell-Brown helped Jamaica establish itself as a true sprinting powerhouse. She showed young athletes that success was possible through hard work, discipline, and dedication. Then came one of the greatest sprinters the world has ever seen, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce changed women's sprinting forever. At the 2008 Olympics, she became the first Caribbean woman to win Olympic gold in the 100 meters. So you can see she became the first, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, she became the first woman in the Caribbean to win Olympic gold medal in 100 meters. From that moment, she became a national hero. Her explosive start, determination, and winning mentality helped her dominate the sport for many years. Shelly Ann won multiple Olympic medals and won championship title. She became known as the pocket rocket because of her small size and incredible speed. Her success inspired another generation of Jamaican athletes. Elaine Thompson era takes over. Now, as Shelly Ann continued her success, another superstar emerged. Elaine Thompson era became one of the fastest women ever. At the Olympics, she achieved something special by winning both the 100 meters and 200 meters. She repeated this achievement and cemented her place among the all-time greatest. Her speed shocked the world. Every time she stepped into the track, fans expect something special. Her performance helped Jamaica remain at the top of the women's sprinting. Now, another major star is Shericka Jackson. Shericka Jackson started as a 400 meters runner before moving into the shorter sprint. That decision changed her career. She became one of the fastest women in history over 200 meters and one of the strongest competitors in the 100 meters. Her powerful running style and determination have made her one of the Jamaica's biggest stars. She continued to carry Jamaica's rich sprint tradition. Now, the future of Jamaica sprinting looks bright because of talented young athletes like Tia Clinton and Tina Clinton. The Clinton twins have shown incredible talents from a young age. Many fans believe they could become the next generation of Jamaica sprinting champion. Their success at youth and international competition has already attracted worldwide attention. They represent the future of Jamaica track and field. Now, many people wonder why Jamaica continues to dominate sprinting. The first reason is talent. Jamaica has produced generation of naturally gifted athletes. The second reason is the country's strong track and field culture. From a young age, children participated in athletics competition, one of the biggest events in the famous. Now, so guys, I hope you have watched and listened to that short history of Jamaicans and the reasons to why Jamaica they have been coming out and winning in the races, how they have been dominating. And also, you have watched those compilations of video and you can see right now there's a huge competition between Jamaica and the United States, and for sure this competition, this rivalry, it is not a bad competition. It is a healthy and it is a good competition because Jamaica, being a small country in the Caribbean, being a small country, it always shocking the world because of how it produce some of the best athletes in the Caribbean, while we are seeing that United States, it is a very big country. It is a very big country with millions and millions of people. But you can see, just to find a person who can beat Jamaica, it has become very hard. So kindly guys, don't want to talk too much. Kindly subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, share and also comment. See you on my next one, guys. Bye bye.